What's up, YouTube? Georgia Silver Hunter back, and today we will be hunting a mix of Loomis, Brinks, and customer wrapped nickels. Let's jump into it. So as I said in the beginning, we've got a good mix of nickels. Couldn't find any one bank with a $100 box, so I picked up what I could from wherever I could, and we've got a little bit of everything. Like I said, we've got some, I think these are Brinks, we've got some Loomis, we've got 2 or 3 different kinds of wraps, so we've got all kinds of cool looking stuff in here that we'll be looking for. If you've never done or watched a nickel hunt before, there is a document in the description down below this video that will talk about all of the various things that we're looking for. But to recap them, really anything from 38 through 1959 we consider a find because those are really, really old nickels. We're also paying special attention for buffaloes, V-nickels, as well as war nickels, which are 35% silver. And those ran from 1942 to 1945. Speaking of silver, I've recently become an affiliate for APMEX. So if you are in the market for some precious metals, if you're looking to buy some generic silver, maybe some gold, maybe something collectible, they've actually got some of the best selection of collectible pieces out there. Please look down below this video and click on my affiliate link and go over there and give them a try. I've done some APMEX unboxing videos on my channels, and I've typically had nothing but fantastic experience with APMEX. With that said, let's go ahead and get into these nickels. I'll bring you in as soon as we find something. I wanted to bring you guys in real quick and just show you the album that we're filling out. This is a Whitman nickel album, and what I like about it is that mine actually only came through 2003, but you can buy the extra pages like on Amazon to fill in. So I filled it in, so we're up to, like, I don't know, 2019 or 2021 or something like that. But just wanted to show you guys what we're missing. So a couple of the 38s, a couple of the 39s, a 40, 6 of the war nickels. Now, I have all those war nickels from purchases, and possibly I found 1 or 2 of them before I got this album, and I just don't remember which ones they are. So I'm trying to only fill this with, you know, kind of newer nickel hunts. We are missing the 49S, the 50D, a couple of the 51s, and the 58 Philly. After that, we pretty much go into missing proofs. I have everything else, so you can just see in here, we're just missing a bunch of proofs. The last regular nickel that I need is the 2009 Philly. So the rest of these are just proofs, and I did find 1 proof in a hunt. There it is right there some time ago, the 82S. So I do have 1 proof just from hunting boxes. So with that said, let's get back to the nickels. So we are 14 rolls in, and we have our first find. It is a 1958 Philly. We are on roll 16, and we've come across our next find, and it looks like it's going to be a good one. I've already seen it, but wanted to bring you guys in here. We have a 1955. Now, I have not looked at the reverse. The Philly is a key date, or at least a semi-key date. The 55D is just a 55D, so let's check it out. And it looks like we have the 1955 semi-key date. A little bit later in that same roll, we're kind of down towards the end. I haven't looked at the date, but this has got to be old. It is a Denver. 1949, so our first 40s nickel, 49 Philly on the board. It's 3 finds. So we're on roll 19, and we have our next find. It came up obverse facing. Looks like we have a 1953. Let's check out the mint mark. It appears it's an S, so it's a San Francisco 1953. We're on roll 20, and we have our next find. And this whole roll, I've had a couple of rolls like this. Like, I don't know if it was left in some water or what, but they were pretty green and cruddy. And unfortunately, this next find is pretty gross, but I could still see the date. It is a 1949. Now, the 1949S is another semi-key date. So let's see if we got 2 semis in 1 box. What is that, a D or an S? Looks like a D. So 1940... what did I say? 1949D. Very next roll, roll number 21. We're just, I don't know, 5 or 6 nickels in, and this one again came up obverse facing, and it is a 1939 I believe the Denver's a key date. Let's check this out. It is a Philly. I'm going to put it under the scope here too because I believe there is a DDR and the word Monticello, and I'm not seeing it. I don't know if you guys see it. Let me know in the comments down below. Same roll as the 39. We got down right to the very end here, and we found another 50s nickel, 1959. Looks like a Denver. That is a D for Denver. So we've made our way into roll number 30, and we found our next 50s era nickel. It looks like it is a 1952. Philly. There we go. Let's straighten that out for you. Another 50s for the board. Same roll, just 2 from the end, and we have another nickel. It is a 49. I think we already have 2 49s. This might be the nicest looking one of the bunch. It too is a Philly. On the very next roll, roll 31, we just got into the roll, and we've got another 40s nickel. Came up obverse facing. Looks like we have a 1948. This one's a Philly. We are on roll 34 here, and we're just getting into the roll, and this one came up reverse facing, so I've already seen it, but it's another 40s era nickel, a 1947. Denver. So I just broke into roll 40, which was my first bank wrapped roll, and I didn't really check the enders, but the very first nickel out is a 40s nickel. And it's not just a 40s nickel, it is 1940. And it's a Philly. Well, we have reached the end of our hunt, and I wanted to go through the finds really quickly. We had a 39 Philly, a 40 Philly, 47 Denver, a 48 Philly, 2 49 Denvers, and a 49 Philly, so we got the whole set there. We had a couple of 52 Phillies. We had a 53 San Francisco, and we did end up with that nice 1955 semi-key date. Well, I say nice, but it's a little bit worse for wear. We'll hang on to it since it's a semi-key date. We had a 56 Philly. We had 2 58 Denvers and a 58 Philly. And if you remember, this is going to be a book filler. This is one of the few remainders that we have left. I think we had about 10 or 12 left, and this is one we really need outside of the proofs. We had a couple of 59 Denver, and this nice 1964, I compared it against the book, and that's going to be an upgrade. So here's the book. If you're unfamiliar, I am using, and I'll go back and just kind of remind you guys, I'm doing this Whitman Jefferson book here, and while I like it that you can add pages, it's kind of a booger to get the coins in and out, but it does display them really nicely, and you can get the front and backs of the coins. So it's kind of hard to pop out these screens and pop the nickels in on camera, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, but I'll show you while we're here again. We did need that 58, and my 64 right here is going to be an upgrade, so we'll pop that out and plug in the new one. So with that said, we've reached the end. I hope you enjoyed this one. I look forward to doing another nickel hunt soon. If you're new to the channel, please consider clicking on that subscribe button and clicking on that little bell and selecting all so you get notified each and every time I release a new video. While you're down there, make sure you click on that like button and leave me a comment. Let me know if you liked it, didn't like it, what you want me to change, etc. With that said, you guys take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.